Well, hello. Good evening. Good luck to the Simpit guys running the 24-hour. Hopefully things are going well or went well. I'll have to check in to see what the results were. We ended up getting a bit busy and had a busy weekend, so we weren't able to commit. But had a lot of fun practicing and working with guys and just discussing the race overall and preparing for it. Let's jump into the Mustang. We have a race. We have a race tomorrow in the GR86 at Detroit Belle Isle with the Simpit Fun Cup. And then on Tuesday, we have American Muscle Series Round 1, Circuit Zolder. So that's what we're going to just practice for right now really quick. And we'll see what happens.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
So let's just do some practice laps, see how we feel with the car out here. And let's hope that all goes well. Good looking interior we have in the Mustang now.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Hopefully SimHub works. Oh yeah, now it's working. I can probably stick to 4th gear there. Been a while since I've been at this track. Been a really long time. Got a bit of an off track there in that chicane. Then I think we got to get on the brakes pretty early on here. This one takes the alternate chicane, so we have to take a look, see what it's like. Don't remember which one it is, so let's go a little slow. Like I said, I don't really remember which chicane it is that we have to take there. I guess we took the right one. Damn it. I was hoping to keep it off the wall. I tried a little too hard. So let's try this again and make sure that we get it right. Fuel. Oh, it's got the full fuel, okay. Yeah, we're on cold tires. Okay. No off track there, that's good. Relative. Timing. Car feels good. We'll have to see. We'll try to take the other chicane and see if it gives us an off track. It should, if it's the different layout, I would imagine. Oh, entered that one wrong. Lost a lot of time, I'm sure. Okay, we'll do fourth there. You know, Zolder is a fun track. It's just pretty tough to race, to be able to make a move and not make a mistake. Hope Mike Key's doing well. Keep thinking about you, buddy. Hope Mike and Jolyn are having a good time over in Wisconsin. My teammate Pat's heading to go skiing soon. Brockway and I will be doing the Rick Motec World Challenge the following week. I probably am doing the wrong chicane. Hey. Whoa. This is Zolder, man. Yeah, I almost saved it. Let's grab a car again. Like I said, I'm not sure which chicane I have to take here, but we are doing this just a quick practice so we can get kind of acquainted with the track again. This is Circuit Zolder with the alternate layout. And alternate, I think it means the final chicane. So we were supposed to try to go, that's kind of why I crashed. I mean, yeah, I looked at the chat, but also I wanted to see which chicane I need to take for this alternate layout. So let's try to take the first chicane, which should be a little easier. Man, if you haven't tried this this car, you got to try it sometime. I always did not think much of it when we ran against the Mustang in Extreme when we were in the MX-5s. But really, it's a whole lot of fun, man. It feels like a car you can relate to, you know, driving street cars or cars that are modified for track use, kind of showroom stock and just the safety stuff and a little bit of performance. So we'll try a third gear here for this chicane. Nailed it. No off track. That's good. But yeah, this is Circuit Zolder. It's a lot of fun. This is the one Jimmy Broadbent does endurance race on his channel. We'll go to second here. The Skip Barber car was a lot of fun here when we used to run in Absolute Beginners League. But yeah, I think this car, once you get the tires warmed up, it's going to be a lot of fun here at Zolder. And it's literally going to be tough to make passes here. You have this braking zone here, go down to second gear. Kind of like a hairpin, and then, you know, we're on cold tires. This car takes about 3 laps to warm up the tires, so I haven't gotten there yet. But it should be a lot of fun, man. Yeah, the Mustang FR500S. Let's see if we do get an off track here for taking this one. So it didn't, I don't think it's going to invalidate the time, and it didn't say anything. So yeah, I'm still a little confused as to which chicane we need to take there in the final section. I'm pretty sure these will all be a third gear corners, except for the next one I think will be a fourth. Run the car out wide a little bit. There we go, fourth gear through there. That seems to be good. The car has enough of a grunt. You don't need to downshift. It's got some torque. Third gear through that chicane. We'll see what kind of times we can come up with. I'm sure Aero's flying, but setup feels great, man. There we go, third gear. We did a little practice at Hungaroring. I streamed that as well. I'm not sure if you were able to take a look at it, but GT3 there, of course, for the next Ricmotech World Challenge. I think Pat will be out for that race, but Brock and I will be there. Hopefully you can make it too. It should be a good time. I'll try to host something soon on it, maybe Monday. So like I said, I'm not quite sure. We'll see if this lap counts or not. I don't think we've gotten an off track. We definitely got to figure out what the alternate
laps of fuel 25
layout will be here. Get on the throttle. It's too bad they don't have it AI enabled, so you can't really practice a race with AI here. Should have stayed in fourth and not gone down to third there. Lost a little bit of time doing that. There's going to be times I forget that, but I'm sure there's going to be times when I need it as well. This is one of our longer races, I think. Oops, off track. We're going to hit the wall. I knew it.
Mind these track limits, please head.
Oh, man. So we only got one time lap in that time. So let's try to find out what the alternate layout is, actually. Can we pull up? Huh. I think the alternate layout is what we're seeing. Yeah. The first race of the season is going to be this one. So, yeah, first race of the season is Circuit Zolder, which will be on Tuesday. But I was trying to pull up. Let's see if we can pull up the American Muscle Series. So the alternate layout. Let's see, track info. Okay. So it looks like I'm taking the wrong chicane by taking the tight one. I'm not sure yet. So let's see. We have turn 1. Then it goes turn 2, 3, 4. Klein chicane, Butte. Terlemenbach. And then we come down to the almost hairpin there. And then Jochen Reinbach. And then it looks like turn 10, which would be that chicane, is going to be not the really tight chicane. So I'm pretty sure anyway, because that should be the active track config. So yeah, Jackie Ichbal, that should be that chicane that we're talking about. Okay, so you see here we switched to Grand Prix. Grand Prix would be that tight one. So alternate is going to be that easier chicane. So let's go back in and go for it. So let's do some laps here. But yeah, basically, guys, it's going to be the more mellow final chicane. So that's good to know before we go in and run those laps. So let's see what happens. This time, let's try to get these laps in. We'll come in for fuel. Actually, let's pull some fuel out of the car, kind of do a quick qualifying run. Let's see what 3 gallons will get us. Maybe let's do 4 gallons for qualifying. See how many laps that will be. Fuel. Oh, 12 laps. That's quite a bit. But yeah, we won't get that many. So let's just pull another gallon out of there at least. Because we got to get the tires warmed up anyway. Yeah. So 3 gallons should be, I don't know, I'm guessing 8 laps or something. 9 laps. Okay. So 3.1 gallons, 9 laps. Let's get out there and put in these laps, and then we'll come in for fuel and see what happens. Timing. Okay, here we go. So coming out of pit lane, it's a little tough. Have to be careful not to get on there too much, and you have a wall that protrudes out there. We're gonna have to get on the binders here real quick to get the car to rotate. You really want to be out there a little bit and then tuck it in real quick so you straight line this as much as possible, and then run wide again here. Here you'll probably want to be in 4th gear. The car has enough torque, and you don't want to put that high RPM on those back tires because it'll slide like we crashed earlier. But let's see what we can do now that we know the correct chicane layout. Little left foot braking, rotating the car, no off track. Here you'll want to kind of lift if you need to and rotate a little, straight line, brake, go to 2nd gear, little touch of the brake, and then you can accelerate, let the car go a little wide. Obviously we're still on cold tires, we're on an out lap, but we'll try to warm them up on this lap and the next one and see what kind of a lap time we can get now that we're on qualifying fuel. You don't want to get too wide there, you want to pump the brake a little bit. Okay, we're okay. So this is the chicane we'll be taking. So we'll be able to carry some good speed through here, so the time should be a lot better than what we were seeing before with the 144.8. Obviously this is the first time lap now. Trail brake into turn 1. Stay in 3rd. Turn in a little early, feel the car move around, go up to 4th, brake a little early, rotate the car with the throttle and do a little bit of braking to balance the front end down and get the grip back to the front. And here we go for the first chicane. Got the off track, we went, oh shit, look at that.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted. You'll need to give back the time gained.
So it's good to know that if you end up coming in with too much speed and you blow that, basically if you screw up that first chicane, you get a 1.2, 1.3 slowdown. You lose a lot of time there. So now I guess we threw that lap away. Let's go for another one. And hopefully tires will be even better. Here we go. Use the 100 marker to slow the car down, pump the brake and the throttle a little bit, settle the car and get out of that hairpin type corner. Use the curbs there to straight line that, and then let's go for the chicane and try to not screw up the chicane this time that we screwed up before. Okay, let's see if this lap is going to work. Here we go.
P1. Laps of fuel 7.
I'm guessing there will be 137s, 138s out here. Not saying I'll be running them, but gonna try to get close. Little too slow, tires are not feeling, I'm not feeling the confidence there, but I want to keep the car on track so we get a good baseline of what we're doing. Start braking here at the 100 and then switch to left foot braking, turn the car in. There we go, didn't get the off track, but then again I think you can carry a lot more speed through there and you're really going to have to attack it, so you want to get your shocks settled properly so the car can settle down again. Damn it, off track there. So qualifying is going to be crucial that you don't get off track.
We need to watch these track limits.
But at least we didn't get a slowdown, so we'll at least have a baseline understanding of what kind of lap time we'll be running. Just gotta really thread the needle through those. Went a little too deep there, didn't get a good exit, slowed down too much. Luckily you have enough runoff there on the outside. We'll check the chat here in a minute. Can't really see it when I'm in VR, so let's see what kind of time this will produce. We know it'll be probably half a second faster if we don't screw up those chicanes. Corner exit wasn't the best. 139.
P1. Laps of fuel 6.
Feel the ABS kick on. Tires are getting better. There we go. Okay, let's do this. 139.2, I think we can get a 138.5. I slowed down too much, man. I slowed down too much in that chicane. I should pull up the delta. Not sure why it's not on right now, but a little bit too much of a slide there. Here we go. Head down here, 100-meter mark. Better, better, better. Let's get the car on track. Straight line it, feel the curves with the rumble motors and the butt kicker. Here we go. Start turning in here. Going in 4th gear into this last chicane. Run it wide, get close, but don't hit that wall, don't slide. Otherwise you're going to bounce back and hit someone else. 138.8. We know we can do better.
138.9. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Turned in too early in this apex. Maybe we don't need to go too wide there. If we can attack that chicane better and have a little bit more RPM coming out of it, I think we'll be good. We'll pull into the pits after this lap, check the
Sector 1 is quick.
take a look at tire temperatures. There we go, that was a little better. We got off the brakes sooner and straight lined that chicane a lot better. So that's what we need to do here. There we go. Really feel the weight transfer of the car. It's really, tires are at their optimum, I think, right now.
Sector 2 time is good.
Alright, good to hear. Crew chief finally showed up. We don't want to bog the car down coming out of there, even though it's a Mustang and it's got some torque. You can still feel it. Sometimes you get too low in the RPM. I got too much on the brakes there. Let's see what kind of time we get this time. Okay, 137.9.
That lap time was 138.0. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
So 37s. I'll check the chat here in a second. Let's back up some of these laps. But yeah, it'll be the first race of the season. Yeah, you were right, Dead Man. You were right. Sorry, I just saw that in the chat. But yeah, you're right. The alternate layout, you were correct. We had to go and check, and yeah, you were totally right. I need to stick to the left, and I'm glad we do with the Mustang because, I mean, if it's not a small car like an MX-5 or, I mean, even touring cars struggle with that really tight chicane. You know, it's so hard to get through there and getting the speed out of it. I'm really glad we have a faster chicane for the final, and honestly, it makes sense, right? Alternate, you can see there's not the curbing, and it looks like it would be a service road or something. But yeah, the alternate layout does use that left-handed chicane that we're using right now. So thanks Sorry I didn't see that, but I still haven't figured out if I even can get chat in the VR headset like the Oculus. So yeah, that's that one right there that we're talking about. It makes sense when you look at it with this top-down view that it would be the alternate chicane. But yeah, this is going to be the first race of the season. Let's get a better view of the car going through the track. If I can get back there. Button box is a little delayed. But 37s, I mean, for the little amount of time I've been here, I'm okay with 37. I'm hoping that by the time we make this, that would be nice to be able to be there. Let me just the view. Sorry, I had to get it off. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta be careful. First slowdown is pretty good. You're looking at 1.5 second slowdown. It's gonna be quite a bit. We have the chopper view or something similar. We have something closer. I guess we'll do that one for now. Yeah, and you know, turn one is another one that's a little tough. I mean, the car feels great, so really appreciate the little Carol does, and you know, the advice and help and stuff. It's a lot of fun, but I will say, turn one has always been tough here for me. Turn one is one that you really got to gauge braking, then how you rotate the car into the corner, and how you carry your speed to the corner. If you run wide, the track goes to the right, then you're screwed, you know? You're just going to go off to someone else. But yeah, it's going to be quite interesting getting through there. So let's try to do a couple more laps, see if we can improve on that time. Obviously we have qualifying fuel in, but yeah, 137.9. So we got into the 37s. I'd like to do something even better than that. So let's go out for a couple more laps and see what happens. Like I said, it'd be nice to have some AI to practice with here because it'll be good to know what's going on. Okay, so what? Yeah, I gotta figure out why the delta's not showing up. So let's figure that out real quick. Option, lap delta, session best lap. And that's what we'll do. All right, so 137.971 optimal is not much better. We'll see what we can do. Third sector's where we struggled. So let's get out there and get it moving. Like I said, pit exit is a little tough. I guess we should check pit entry as well. We are on cold tires, out lap, so honestly the car feels great here. I feel like I'm remembering how to drive the Mustang again, and it's nice. Out laps are going to be tricky. Same thing with lap one. But I think we'll try to use some strategy this time around since we have a full race, no sprints or heats, I mean. I know there's going to be more of those in the season. Let's try fourth gear here. Nope, not fourth gear.
You need to watch the track limits.
Okay, not fourth gear there. We won third. We'll do fourth here for sure. I need to get the braking down better for that chicane. Took too much curve there again and got an off track in the entry of that chicane.
P1. Laps of fuel 7.
Damn it, see the kind of time you can lose there? If you don't thread the needle right, keep those RPMs up, keep the speed up.
Watch the track limits, please, Ed.
Man, it's going to be tricky here. With traffic and everything. Relative. Look at how much time can be lost. Wow, I lost over a second. Almost a second and a half.
P1. Laps of fuel 6.
Sector 1 is 2/10 off your best. Sector 2 is 2/10 off your best.
Come on, man. Yeah, that chicane's what did it, really. Some of these corner exits. And as tires wear out, man, it's going to get tricky.
P1.
timing.
You've just done a 138.4. Sector 3 times okay.
5 vueltas de combustible.
Sector 1 is 0.5, slower than your best.
Okay, starting to figure out the chicane.
Sector
Damn,
2
I
time
worked
is
so
okay.
much there. It's just unbelievable how much I'm losing through there. Oh, that's what I mean. Oh,
You're outside of track limits there.
that's what I mean. You start pushing a little too much for that chicane, man, and
P1.
it's easy to run wide.
Laps of fuel 4.
This is really going to be tough because once you start pushing, trying to catch people, that's when you'll make mistakes. Damn it. Well, we brushed the wall with the left-hand side of the car. Now they're off track. We're going to have
Okay, Ed,
to
you
really
need to
watch
watch
out
the
in
track
race.
limits.
Don't want to get a drive-through. Here we go.
P1. Laps of fuel 3.
Well, a little better. Okay, we know what we need to do to rotate the car there. Damn it. Missed a shift and we lost all our time. Look at all the time we're losing now.
Sector 2 is 0.6, off your best.
Abusing tires too much will cause that too. And that weight will just swing like a pendulum. You see, it's easy to
Don't
get
invalidate
those
this
off
lap,
track
track limits.
there. Damn, went
P1.
back to 39s.
Laps of fuel 2.
vueltas de combustible del tanque.
Need to be smoother with it. Gotta remind myself every time I drive
Sector
a
1
car.
is 0.5 off your best. Two litres left. Your sector 2 time is quick.
Yeah, that's the way to take it.
P1.
Your last lap time was at 1:38.4. Sector 3 time is quick. Okay, Ed, we need to watch these track limits.
Ooh, that's gonna be slow down.
1 litre remaining. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Fuel. Relative. Timing.
No olvides parar en esta vuelta por combustible.
Alright, pit entry. Here we go.
$1,617.
Engage the limiter.
$1,500. $1,400. $1,300. $1,200. $1,100. $1,000. $900. $800. P1. $700. $600.
10,
$500. $400. $300.
5,
$200.
3, 2,
$100.
1, justo acá.
0.
Fuel. Tires. Fuel.
Sale.
Cold tires are going to be really sketchy, but we'll see what happens here. Too slow. All right. Timing. I guess you can cut quite a bit of it on the entry.
P1. Laps of fuel 31.
I'll check chat in a second here. Tires are still cold. And we have a full load of fuel now. Ah, damn it. Alright, so we know we can't push on the hot lap after the tires get changed. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome, John. Sounds like a great time, man. Yeah, it would be really neat to be able to do that, you know, to be able to get out there and do that. But I think we're gonna wrap up here with the Mustang for now. You can see, I mean, the laps are not consistent yet. 37s, feel good. I think what we'll do in practice when we get in here, we'll probably do, we'll get in here for practice and we'll do the practice with 3 gallons, try to set a time, and then come in for fuel, and then just try to do consistent laps, not really worrying about the pace. So, we'll be back. Have a good one. Hit me up on Discord or Messenger if needed. Okay, so now we're going to do a quick practice so we see what the GR86 feels like at Belle Isle, and that's tomorrow's race. So basically we're going to practice for tomorrow's race, we just practiced the Mustang for Tuesday's race, and then on Monday we're going to decide on what we need to do, but I think we feel pretty good as far as the Mustang setup. Really appreciate the work on that. Like I said, we're just going to have to be cautious in the race. One wrong move and throw it away, you know, like I threw it away at Lime Rock for the preseason race, but this is the first race of the championship. So we're going to be cautious, I think. Just got to be smart about it. We're going to try to race within strategy like last season. And then as far as the GR86 Fun Cup tomorrow, we're just going to try to do what we can. So let's put in a couple of laps here at Belle Isle, see what happens. On Monday, not sure if you want to practice on Barrow Ring or Brisbane Tempo Challenge Ferrari. We did an AI race there and practice race with Brockway and Dan Clark, and that was a lot of fun. But yeah, we're going to see what happens. I think I also need to get into some dirt rally because I know that season's coming up. I really hope it hasn't already started, but I definitely need to get back into the rally cars and start it out. There's a lot going on there. As well. Not enough time for everything now. Okay, here we go. So, Belle Isle.
Radio check.
GR86.
Spotter, radio check.
Okay, so it's what's going on? Let's do the quick update, I guess. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll be right back. Just a quick update. Because it's good that it happened now rather than have it happen on race day, you know? That would be a bit frustrating. So enjoy the trailer to our road and endurance team and rally team. Okay, here we go.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Alright, now we can get out on track. So GR86 at Detroit Belle Isle. Let's take a few laps. Definitely going to feel a lot different than the Mustang. The Mustang at Zolder on Tuesday should be good fun. Here we go.
Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour.
Uh-oh. What's going on with the PC? We're struggling here. Ooh, took too much curb. Can't do it like the Mustang. I forget how much grip this car has. Third gear is good there. Oh man, this is just like the Long Beach Celebrity Toyota race. Missos. They use Celicas. This feels just like it. For the most part. Just gives you that old vibe, you know? Nah, we lost time. Got too deep on the brakes there. Third gear is good there. Okay. Need to keep the car off the curbs though. Third gear is good there. Need to lift and point the car. Second or third, we still need to try that one a few more times so we'll know for sure. Too much curb. You can go flat out through there.
That lap time was 1:48.8.
Yeah, but we hit that curb and slid, lost a lot of time.
You've just done a 1:47.1. Sector 3 times okay.
This is a lot of fun with this car here. Man, the car's hooking up good now. Keep finding time, that's good.
P1.
That lap time was
Laps of fuel
1:45.8. Sector 3 time is fast.
Traction control. So 145s we should be running here, maybe faster. Come on, we're losing time. There we go. So that's what we're looking for. What's the limit of the curb that we can hit there? And we found it. Let's take a look. Yeah, it was just a little too much. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's just a little too much curve. Car could probably even tip over. And there you have it. That's the results. All right. So good to check it out. We'll be right back.